In ancient times, from Britain to Japan, the countries of the world were very different in culture, but almost all countries adopted a similar system, the feudal system. Obviously, this system was by no means the choice of the king, but was determined by a certain factor. This factor was the method of selecting officials. We know that a country was very big. The king could not run the country by himself. He had to select some people to help him run the country, and these people were officials. When it came to selection, one of the biggest problems arose. How should the king select officials? Did he personally go to various places to select officials from the people? Obviously, it was impossible. At that time, the king of each country adopted the same method, ordering the officials to recommend talents to him. When the officials were given the power of recommendation, who would they recommend to the king? Definitely their descendants. So the hereditary succession was formed. One of the most serious consequences of hereditary succession was the transfer of control. When a family had monopolized the position of governor of a region for generations, the ruler of the region was no longer the king, but the family. It can be seen from here that the officials used the power of recommendation to deprive the king of the power to appoint and dismiss officials. Slowly, all local governors changed from king's agents to masters of regions. Eventually, the king had to recognize the status of their masters. Thus, the feudal system was formed. However, there is one country in history that had eliminated the feudal system for a period of time, and that country is China. After the Sui dynasty unified the country, the emperor of the Sui dynasty realized that the power of recommendation was the root of hereditary succession. In order to prevent the hereditary succession of officials, the emperor abolished the recommendation system and adopted the imperial examination system, that is, to select talents through examinations. Relying on the imperial examination system, the emperor successfully prevented the hereditary succession of officials, ensuring that the dictatorship could be maintained throughout a dynastic cycle. However, few countries in the world adopted the imperial examination system because its efficiency is very low. The inefficient system is difficult to maintain even in agricultural societies. In modern times, if any country adopts the imperial examination system, the country will collapse quickly. If the imperial examination system cannot be adopted, the recommendation system can only be adopted, so hereditary succession is formed again.